Look, 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 look. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Ignorant Sports Talk. I'm your boy Phil. I'm here with the homies. We got Panky, Figs, Jack, Jermaine, and Giuliano.
Giuliano back from the dead out here.
Yay. So quickly in entertainment news, we had a DMX versus Snoop Dogg, I guess, song battle this past week. For those who have watched, just give us your take on it.
Yo, first of all, that battle was jumping from the get-go. Anybody who knows me knows that I don't really listen to music past 2006. And Snoop and DMX really brought it back. And the thing I love about it the most is that somebody tell me how old Snoop is. Snoop was like 45 maybe.
I think he in his 50s, honestly.
I mean, look, he's an old ass nigga, but he was out there. He was bumping like it was 1996, bro. Like he was working, man. He 48. Thank you, Jakes. He was working, man. And like when he came out there and he started rapping, bro, like Snoop came like he was ready to put on a concert right then and there. DMX started out a little bit slow. You know, he was quiet. It looked like he was like out of breath and out of shape. It looked like he really meant that number 10 joint. But you know what? He picked it up in the end, and start to finish, it was a dope battle.
Nah, I agree with you. I've been watching these versus battles, since day one. I've seen a lot of good ones. Jadakiss versus Fab was pretty good. Babyface versus Ted Riley was pretty good, but I gotta say Snoop versus DMX is the best one I've seen so far by far.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah, it's not even close. Snoop, I just want to acknowledge, man, like the guy sounded like he was recording right there.
Yeah, like he sounded like he was in the booth ready to go.
I think they were playing the songs like studio quality.
Yeah, but he was still spitting on the mic though, and that's when it sounded crisp. Because there was a clear sound difference between Snoop and DMX even in that moment.
Well, because I was going to say, because listening to DMX, there was no way his voice still sounds like that after everything he's been through.
Exactly.
Also,
DMX sounds like he's old now, like he's grown, Snoop sounds like he's still bumping with Death Row.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure Snoop just raps everything he says. Like, he always looks like he's ready to just drop bars about whatever he's going to talk about.
That's a whole set. And that's why I love Snoop. Like, no matter where he's at or what he's doing, Snoop can hit you with a hot 16,
Yeah.
Snoop
I think it was
Cassidy,
a tie, man. I think it was a tie. Like, at first I said, I give DMX by one song, but I actually went back and tallied it up, watched it about 3 or 4 times trying to figure out who won this thing because it was so good, bro. I think it was a tie, like deadlock down the middle tie. It was awesome.
I'm gonna have to edge it to Snoop just because, like I said, like Snoop, he was going from start to finish. DMX started out kind of weak, picked it up as he progressed, but Snoop came in from the very first song, and he was and on top of that, my nigga had his album on his T-shirt. Like, he wasn't playing games, bro. Snoop came in and he was ready to go, bro. I was like, Snoop hit the C-walk on them. He was,
Snoop always be ready.
It just felt good seeing DMX like in a good state of mind and actually in front of a camera performing his songs.
Yeah, man.
And also, what stood out for me is that from a pure discography standpoint, Snoop is double of DMX in terms of just portfolio and stuff at the very least. Yeah. And yet DMX was still able to go song for song with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pretty remarkable.
I think DMX dominated that second round. Like Jermaine said, he started off slow. They broke it up into rounds of 10. So I think Snoop won the first round maybe 7-3, and DMX came out with 8-2. 10 rounds. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
He put Rough Riders Anthem right in the middle, and Snoop was like, "Oh shit, you're doing that right now?"
Yeah, Snoop was shook. He's like, "You gonna hit me with this? You gonna hit me with this?"
Nah, but
I was gonna save it for lab, but then when he came back on
nothing but a G
everything, bro. He was killing it. When that nigga said, "I got one mother loving question, where the hood at?" I was like, "Oh, this nigga about to go to work."
It was X gonna give it to you. That was right in the middle. It wasn't It wasn't Rough Riders anthem. It was X gonna give it to you right in the middle.
Right, yeah, facts. Nah,
Yeah.
it was a battle, bro. One thing I will say about DMX in general, DMX, I truly believe that DMX deserved to be on rap's Mount Rushmore if his career was more stable. Like, he went through a lot in his career outside of the music, but like when DMX was on top, he was on top. Like, this nigga sold out Africa. He didn't sell out a country or a stadium. He sold out Africa. You know what I'm saying? The whole continent. All the Enduros and the Endubo, everybody was in there with their spears, and I was playing. But like, DMX he was the one, bro. Them niggas was shooting blow darts in the air for DMX. Like, hold it down. So good for him. Good for Snoop. Snoop is the man. It was a dope battle start to finish. I will edge to Snoop because I think he was more consistent, but it was just a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah.
Pretty good. And speaking of two legends going head to head, we got Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. On pay-per-view. I don't know how they got a pay-per-view. So what do we think, fellas?
You know why they got a pay-per-view, because it's those two guys, but it's I don't know. This doesn't have to be a thing. I don't know. Whatever hype is going to be thrown around us, it's not going to deliver. I don't think.
I think so, huh?
Listen, this is Mermaid Man versus Barnacle Boy, pretty much.
Yo, no, okay. First of all, what you're not gonna do, you're not gonna disrespect me. Okay.
No.
You're not gonna come at Mike talking about Mermaid Man. All right. Nigga said, I broke my back. Spinal.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy were the man back in the heyday, but they're in the senior citizen home right now.
But
so
who's who?
Mike. I probably give Mike Tyson Mermaid Man, Roy Jones Barnacle Boy. You know what I mean?
I wish you would say Roy Jones to his face. I wish you would.
I'm saying to his face now, shit. I'm enjoying it. He gonna come find me, shit.
Yo, he will slap the braids out of your hair and put barnacles in your beard, nigga. Like, you
well,
would
guess
not
what?
say that to Roy
Guess
Jones.
what? This is a carrying state. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say that back.
Yo, look.
If it was just the fight, I'd be like, okay, I guess. But the fact that they have Nate Robinson fighting Jake Paul or whatever, it's just like why?
Okay, can somebody tell me who the hell is Jake Paul and why is he famous?
He's an idiot white guy on YouTube.
That's why.
So he's just
you guys see him eating food out of his fucking sneaker? What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
His kicks?
What?
This guy was eating, I think it was cereal. He was eating cereal out of some Nikes, bro. I'm like,
why are we giving him airtime?
You're right, Jack. Thank you. You're right. I just want to know who he was, but you're right. Let's move on.
I'm just curious. Is Nate Robinson a fighter?
Apparently.
Hey, don't question Nate Robinson's heart, man. He's a fighter.
No, I'm just curious. Like, is this something he's been training on after basketball? Like,
I hope so.
First of all, Nate Robinson's heart is in his kneecaps. That's the first thing we need to talk about. Second thing, Nate Robinson has been playing in Ice Cube's 3-on-3 league, and he has been dominating old niggas like, Kenyon Martin. So, good for him. And I'm pretty sure Jake Paul is basically Jack on YouTube. So, like...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No disrespect to Jack, but...
He left. He couldn't even handle that.
Mouth.
Why is Nate fighting, though? That's what I want to... I don't know. Why is he choosing to do this?
Because money.
Because he's bored. My new philosophy is this: if Soulja Boy can do it, anybody can do it. Anybody can do stupid shit. No, but they can do stupid shit to stay in the limelight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah,
that's what Soulja Boy did. Just doing a bunch of random nonsense just to stay relevant. So if that's what it is, then that's what it is.
All right, I'm not a boxing guy, so I don't even know what's in store for this. But I'll watch Tyson.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see if Tyson, if he's still like Iron Tyson or if he's like aluminum foil Tyson. Like I just want to know where he ranks on the scale now. Because I like Mike. You know what I mean? I want to see if he gonna come out swinging. Hit him with that double or.
Say that again. You what?
Huh?
You like?
Shut up.
I think he's gonna be Saran Wrap Tyson.
Saran.
Mike and I.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's going to be set up as a sparring match. It's going to be bigger gloves, and I think it's 8 rounds. So, like, how into it are they actually going to be for this? I have no idea. I mean, I don't think they're going to take it easy, but like, it's set up as a sparring match. It's not like a championship bout, 12 rounds kind of a thing. So I don't know what to expect.
Right. So being
who do you guys think's going to win?
I haven't seen Roy Jones like spar or train or anything, so I have no idea.
I mean, look,
they both game paid it either way. So
the bag has been secured. That's the only way you would do it.
Of course.
It's just whether or not the promotion actually makes their money back. That's the different story.
Jay, you're muted.
Yeah, we can't. He's not listening at all. He's in his own world.
Look at him.
Can you even hear us?
No, he can't.
You're muted.
God damn.
There it is.
Fair enough. And I'm back. I was saying, I don't know if y'all have seen that video of Mike circulating on Instagram where he was training.
There's a bunch of them, yeah.
He looks huge and lightning fast. For a dude with a fully gray beard, like, he looks good, bro. So I'll give him that.
No, he does.
Ooh, side note, this kind of a little tangent, but it's along the same stream of thought. Anybody see the 40-yard dash between Terrell Owens and Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, and also Chad Johnson racing with Tyreek.
Like, T.O.'s 46?
Yeah.
He ran a 4.5 or something like that. Yo, he is huge.
T.O. looks the same as he left.
Yeah, like, he was boogieing when I was like, God damn.
If
He was
only
a
that could
Terrell Owens,
translate to
Cowboys legend. Want to come back?
Oh, no.
First of all, he's not a Cowboys legend. Can you shut up? There are no Cowboys legends, okay?
He is to me, and that's all that matters.
There are no Cowboys legends. Like, y'all are lucky to be even, like, to be talking about, like, Emmett and, like, Troy. Like, just shut up, okay? Shut up. The Cowboys legends are the cheerleaders. Let's leave it at that.
After what T.O. did on the Star, you still call him a legend?
Right, like, he shit on the Star.
I mean, yeah, we all, whatever.
And then he cried for Tony Romo.
Yo, as a Cowboys fan, I'll take anything I can get. T.O. played for us. He's a legend to me.
Is Cole Beasley a legend?
Oh, no.
And Tracy McGrady is a mixed legend.
Tracy McGrady's a Knicks legend.
And we all know about Raptors legend Hakeem Olajuwon.
Wow.
Raptors don't need him anymore. We got a chip.
Facts.
I'm sick.
Cowboys haven't won a chip in my lifetime, so
stop it. I need my medicine. Product placement, baby. Product placement. What up?
All right, let's move on to baseball, fellas. MLB opening day. There were teams were kneeling before the anthem. I guess they were holding, what was that, a black ribbon across each foul line.
Mm-hmm.
And during the anthem, some players decided to stay kneeling. Notably, LA Dodgers' Mookie Betts was kneeling for the entire time. He had his teammates, Bellinger and Muncy, put their hands on his shoulders in show of support for him. And then last night, we had Vladdy was seen kneeling, and then I read the article about Anthony Alford and Biggio. So apparently Alford was a little bit nervous about taking a knee, and Biggio came to him saying, if I knee, would that make you feel more comfortable in doing it? So they were both seen kneeling side by side in unity. Are we going to see more of this during this 60-game season?
Yeah, we should. I don't see why not.
At the very least, they're still going to do the before the game. Everyone takes a knee before the anthem stuff. But yeah, the Biggio thing was really interesting because, I mean, as everyone should know, Biggio is white. So that was because, like, I don't think a lot of other guys that have been kneeling are white, basically.
Yeah.
So that was nice to see. I think Vladdy also reached out to Alfred also with his whatever little English he has so far. I think it's going to continue. Whether or not more people join is a different story. But I think the ones that are already doing it are going to continue doing it, obviously.
That's good.
And also, Betts has the massive contract now, so he can do whatever he wants.
That's true, pretty much. What MLB stars are we expecting to see kneel more?
I mean, it would be nice to see like the guys like the Mike Trouts and stuff that actually take place.
Oh yeah, the Trouts, Harper.
Yeah, anybody like that. Like I know. Well, now Betts is the second highest player in baseball, so that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just want more guys to do it after, like, not just before the anthem, but during it as well.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
And speaking of baseball, before we move on, anyone see Anthony Fauci's ceremonial first pitch?
Yeah, what's worse, that or 50 Cent?
Wow. First of all, I'm not going to talk about 50 Cent because 50 Cent wants all the smoke, and I don't. So I'm good. I'm good. 50, you good, bro.
Jesus. I don't know what happened there.
That was 50. That was 50.
That was 50, bro. 50 coming hard with his pause.
Say his name 3 times and that's it.
Jay, what's that behind you?
50
watching
my guy.
Watching the games, what was interesting is how people are approaching the masks. Because, like, there's guys that are up at bat that are wearing the mask, but, like, they don't have it over their nose, so it defeats the purpose of wearing the mask to begin with.
Yeah. Yo, let me tell you, I was at the grocery store, right? And so once again, shout out to my girl Jeanette for this dope-ass African print kente mask. I was at the grocery store, and I saw a dude wearing his mask like this. And I was like, man, you better have a healthy-ass beard because if you take your mask off and your beard has patches in it, I'm going to be hurt. I'm going to be upset. Because right now, you're killing everybody around you. So at least, you better have that figgy beard going on, man. You better have that Al-Shabazz Akbar Mustafa beard. Because, like, if I'm going to die, at least I know I died to a real one. You know what I'm saying? Foolishness. People wear their mask over their chin or just over the mouth, they nose out. Uneducated swine.
Jack, what's your take on all the players kneeling during the anthem for baseball?
I think that these things need to happen consistently and in very high-profile situations until real change happens. And I think that there are millions. Probably not an exaggeration. Actually, probably wouldn't even be an exaggeration to say tens of millions of people that kind of joined the movement because it was like kind of damaging not to. And if that just fades away into like, hey, we're just a bunch of white people watching baseball again, then it's not going to be good. This needs consistency. It needs like persistence, and you need to get everyone doing it. And then you kind of get those people that are just like, oh shit, maybe this is something we should actually look into, you know, like maybe there's a whole section of our population that gets treated like garbage.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Going back to the mask thing quickly, shout out to Charlie Montoyo, the manager of the Jays, for wearing the full like bandana down to his like neck. Yeah. Like when he's managing, like it looks like he's like a bandit or something. It's pretty badass. I won't lie.
I might even buy that one too. All right, let's move on to the NBA. Speaking of players kneeling,
before we move on, can we just take a moment of silence because, like, gentlemen, the NBA is back.
Just pro sports are back. It's like fantastic.
Sports are back.
Oh How do we not start with that?
Jay can finally start cheering more for the Falcons.
Oh my God, guys! Fantasy is on the way.
Oh, bro, fantasy!
Back to what we do.
Oh my God.
Speaking of stay tuned for fantasy videos that we're going to be releasing soon.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm taking Lamar 101, and y'all can't stop me.
We'll let you. That's just.
I'm joking. I would never do that.
That's a
So
lie.
Justin Tucker's gonna be your second pick, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, just to let everyone know that doesn't know this, I've picked Justin Tucker, I believe, as high as the 8th round.
Jesus.
And I have no regrets.
And how's that been working for you?
Well, I've won our league, so I don't know. Maybe someone should call it. I don't know. Anyone want to?
Spicy in this movie. Oh my god! It's spicy.
Moving on from taking a kicker in the 8th round. All right, so NBA players that are in the bubble plan to kneel during the anthem on opening day or whenever each team's first game is. They said they were going to use the bubble as a platform. Is this kind of like a start to use the platform?
Yeah, but you know what? When it comes to the NBA players, I'm not surprised because they've always been, in my opinion, they've always been the one sport or the one league that has consistently fought against racial injustice. You know what I mean? So I kind of expect that from them. I mean, I'm still proud of them. Don't get it twisted, but I definitely expected that.
I mean, it's a start because there's guys within the bubble that don't know what they're talking about, i.e. Draymond Green and Masai Ujiri.
Yo, did y'all see that video that Draymond Green did talking about the Raptors putting Black Lives Matter on their bus?
Yeah, he was interviewing Ujiri.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he was interviewing Masai, and then that was like his preface to like asking about why they did it.
The man said, and I quote, "Being a Canadian team, it doesn't really affect you guys because you're in a whole different country." Number one, the people who play in Canada, they're from the States. They're Americans who happen to play and reside in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, I am black and I live in Canada, Draymond, and my life matters too, you dumbass.
Okay, well, I'll just take a timeout because I happened to catch Draymond on the whatever program he's an analyst for this morning, where he addressed the backlash he was getting from asking that question and phrasing it the way he did. And he came out to say that he didn't mean to insinuate that, you know, Black people in Canada aren't facing injustices of their own. He just, you know, as an American that lives in America and sees, you know, the height of Black Lives Matter movement in the US specifically, didn't realize, you know, that it's taking a Canadian team in America making the biggest statement of all the NBA teams in the bubble right now so far. So he wasn't trying to diminish. He clarified that he wasn't trying to diminish that. He just, from his perspective, found it, you know, I don't want to say weird, but he just found it, you know, that a Canadian representing team was making this statement, driving a bus in an American state, an American city, amongst Americans. So he was just asking, you know, about that. Like he clarified that he wasn't trying to, you know, I'll give him that benefit of the doubt, right? We all kind of learn as we go and we say things and we learn more as we get feedback.
That's fair. What he should have said was like, he should have asked them like, what prompted you to be the front runner of this movement as an NBA team who is not immersed in that in the States because you're in Canada.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But let's not forget, like, people are dying in Canada too. So it like the reason it made him sound stupid. It made him sound like all the dumbass people on those TV shows when they're like, oh, have you ever been to the Tim Hortons Tower in Canada? And they're like, oh my God, I love the Tim Hortons Tower. And they're like, it's the CN Tower, you dummy. Like, it made him sound so like uneducated. And it was a straight up slap in the face to Black people in Canada. Because when I saw it, I was like, this.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got from it too. It's kind of like, you know, you're pretty much saying, well, you don't go through that, so you can't speak about it. And I mean, maybe that's not how he meant it. Maybe that's not, but that's how it came off. You know, that's how I received it. It's kind of like, so what are you saying? People in Canada don't face, you know, racial injustice? Like, you know what I mean? It's just the way he said it, like Jermaine said. It sounded very uneducated.
It was just funny to me that he was like, because you were saying he was confused that Canada, you know, is driving forward and being progressive. And it's like, I don't know. Have you looked at like the difference between our two countries? Like, I don't know. We do things like that.
Like maybe the question you should be asking is, why aren't other NBA teams following Canada's example? If he
Exactly.
It still hasn't happened. No one else has been doing anything like what the Raptors have done.
Exactly. And you know
Follow
what?
our example and
You
get some
guys
help.
know,
It's
y'all
because
know
we
how
the
I feel about
champs.
the Raptors, but hats off to them. Like, excellent work, Toronto Raptors, for supporting Black people all around the world. Thank you for making a bold statement like that. Draymond, I don't care what your justification was, bro. You're still stupid because you shouldn't be asking. Don't ask a good person why they're good. Ask all the bad people why they're not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just made himself sound dumb, and I was like, see, this is why I can't stand the Warriors. This is why I can't stand this donkey-looking ass nigga.
Hey, Draymond, go make some waffles.
Like, it's the morning, bro. Get out of there.
Parfaits are the most delicious thing on the whole damn
Parfait, shit.
But you gotta have friends.
This hell no, I don't like no damn parfait. Like, he's just dumb, bro. And he tried to be funny and snarky about it. You know, congratulations for beating us last year. Nigga, shut up. Shut all the way up.
Yeah, he's still better.
You know, trying to act like the Raptors got lucky. Nigga, they spanked you. Get out of here, bro. I don't even like the Raptors, and I can give credit where credit is due. They whooped your ass up and down the court.
Oh, my God. Thank God we're recording this.
Recording and clipping.
As my phone ring every time you call.
Oh, man. Like, I give credit where credit is due, and the Raptors played a phenomenal finals, and they whooped the Warriors stupid. So Draymond trying to be cute about it, like, oh, well, you know, congratulations. Shut up, punk. Like, you lost.
You could also see a bit that Messiah was just like, what?
Yeah, Messiah, like,
he was like,
Messiah, like, I'm blacker than you, and I live in Canada. Messiah's wife comes to my gym at Yonge and York Mills 3 times a week. Like, shut up, Draymond. Dumbass. Damn, you nigga out here looking like a tragedy, bro. Get your hairline fixed. Not just.
all right.
Nigga trying to compete with Jada Kiss.
Let's move on before Jay has a heart attack.
Damn, Draymond.
All right, so we have scrimmage games going on. What teams look good so far from what you guys have seen?
Raptors.
The Dallas Luka Doncic's.
The Dallas.
Jay, other way around. It's backwards.
Yeah, you got it backwards.
Right,
There it is.
Didn't that team lose to the Dallas Luka Doncic's?
First of all, that's neither here nor there.
Jay, how do you feel about J.R. Smith and Dion Waiters
playing?
Dion Waiters looks good. JR looks like he's still, still sipping that yak, but he gonna get it together. But Waiters look good. Waiters does look good.
Yo, JR, what it do, bro? Come holler at me, King.
What about the Bobo?
Let's get it.
The what? Oh,
Bobo?
Getting drug tested?
Did he really?
Yeah, after his game, he got random drug tested.
Dude, that one sequence where he had was a block or a strip, went down, and then made that pull-up 3? Whew.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That 3, I was like, oh,
man.
Raptors look good after last.
Raptors look great. I will say the Raptors they look great. They look polished. They look like they haven't lost a step. Shout out to that.
Nurse is still hiding Skinny Mark from everybody. Didn't play him.
I know. Oh, I want to see Marc Gasol play so bad. I'm so curious.
He didn't play Marc Gasol or Patrick McCaw.
I would like to put on record once again, Jack. I know he's not even here, but he'll see the recording. Marc Gasol is the best center in the NBA.
And
no, he's not. Don't at me.
We have
you heard
Memphis
that.
Grizzlies Marc Gasol back. We are repeating.
Mother.
Jack, who's better? Who better? Who better?
Who?
Nobody. Marc Gasol is the best.
Is this?
Okay.
Hold on.
All right,
My
first-
bad. My bad.
first
Is
thing.
this 2014 or something? What year is this? What year are we in?
Or don't come to me. Don't come to me with graham cracker Anthony Davis, bro.
At the
First
time,
of all, Anthony Davis is a power forward. First of all.
Anthony
Okay.
Davis is built like a. Okay, so who better? JaVale McGee.
okay.
Right now,
JaVale is a Shaqtin' a Fool all-star, bro. Get out of here with that mess.
Let me
When
stop.
we had that debate, it was DeMarcus Cousins and Marc Gasol, and I
And
will
Marc
forever
was better.
stand by the fact that DeMarcus Cousins was a better center at that time.
False.
You're full of malarkey, sir.
He said malarkey. Marc Gasol is the best center in the NBA, hands down.
Marc Gasol is the best old, white, skinny Raptor center in the NBA.
I'm sick of your shit, bro.
As long as we repeat, I'm good.
Yeah.
Is there something up with the moon tonight? I've never heard Jay give this much praise to the Raptors and a Raptor player.
And also Jack slandering Marc Gasol like this.
Jesus
Time out.
Christ.
Something's happening. Oh,
Time
shit.
out.
I'm not
Hey,
slandering
hey.
Marc Gasol.
Is that a Patriots flag behind you?
How dare you? Where? Sir, I'm about to light my house on fire. What the hell is you talking about, bro?
Has anybody seen the meme with the Falcons and the Confederate flag next to each other, where they both blown leads against Patriots?
Yo, Jermaine's about to turn into a werewolf tonight, man.
Bruh.
I'm sick, bro.
That was the most ignorant shit I heard in a long time. Oh,
I'm
my
sick.
God.
Let's get back on topic. What other teams are we excited to see, and what players are we excited to see play?
Yo,
The
Becky,
Lakers look good. The Pelicans look okay. The Clippers look good, but I mean, we expected the Lakers and the Clippers to look good. Dallas is a surprise for me.
sorry,
I knew they were
bro.
gonna be
Lakers
good,
don't look good. LeBron looked good. The rest of the Lakers look like they're ready to join him.
but I don't think you watched the game. The Lakers were firing on all cylinders against the Mavericks.
You trying to tell me Kuzma was firing on all cylinders?
Bro, Kuzma started the game 6 for 6 today. Thank you very much. I don't think you've been watching the games. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just pull something up right quick.
Ron's on fire because he has the new 18s he wants to show off to everybody.
Yo, those 18s are flame.
I'm a LeBron fan. Them shits is ugly.
I'll say I'm very excited for the Pelicans. I want to see Zion be Zion in this stretch, 8 games.
Zion is currently quarantining.
It's all right. He gonna be back. He will be back.
Oh, yeah.
Kuzma only shot 6 for 6 because Winnie Harlow told him if he don't get it together, she's not gonna like him no more.
Oh no.
Fact.
Oh my god. That's disrespectful, bro.
That's a whole fact, bro. Winnie was like, "Look here, bro. If you don't shoot at least like 50% from the field, you're gonna be dating Winnie the Pooh, my nigga. You better pull this shit together." She gave him the busy. Boy.
Shit. Man, I'm excited to see these seeding games, man. I'm excited to see these guys fight for that 8th seed in the West.
Yeah.
I want to see the 7-footer lineup in Denver. Real.
Oh, they put Jokic at point guard.
Yeah, Jokic. I mean, he runs the offense already.
Pretty much.
Is Jokic back?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They put him as point guard during their scrimmage.
Good for them.
Is there? I was talking to someone about this. Has there ever been a lineup that had 3 7-footers in it? Because they got Jokic, they had Mason Plumlee and Bol.
How tall is Lamar Odom?
Not 7 feet.
Lamar's like 6'10".
How tall is Bosch?
Like 6'10" again, I think.
Because I was saying the Bargnani, Bosch, and Nesterovic.
Oh God, why?
Did you just reference that nigga? Let's turn this shit off.
Oh, why?
This motherfucker just said, Andre, we about to lose all our viewers. This nigga said, Andrea Bargnani.
We're going to gain all the Italian viewers, man. Primo pasta.
Primo!
What's ragu?
Italians don't even eat primo, bro. Come on. We eat nonnas. Nonna's homemade sauce.
Jigs is so outraged right now by that statement.
Wait. Hold on for 1 second.
Primo pasta no sauce.
About the last time Jigs was on this show, and I mentioned the fact that Primo sauce was ass and it was just hot trash. Jigs said that Primo sauce is the next best things to Nonna's. And he said that Andrea Bargnani was an icon in the Italian community because of his Primo sauce sponsorship. Go back, look at I remember saying specifically, I'm like, y'all have to understand the best sponsorship we've ever had as a team, as a franchise, is Primo. And Jigs was like, don't diss Primo. Italians love Primo. Primo is the best thing after Nonna's. If we can't get Nonna's, we'll go to Primo. Pull up the video.
All right.
Pull up the video. Because
Okay,
Giuliano just showed his whole ass.
I actually remember that.
Okay, I may have said Primo's the next best thing after Nonna's, but to be honest, after Nonna's, it's a steep drop-off. Nothing's that good.
Hey,
so if Primo's second, it doesn't even matter because it's a far. But I never said Andrea's an icon in the Italian community for hopping on that endorsement.
Hey, yo, Phil, when you're recording, I just want you to play the clip. Just play the clip, bro.
Can we focus on what's really important here? Is that I believe that Jermaine just said that we have had as a franchise.
I did say we have. I
More
still
sound
live
clips.
in Toronto.
More sound clips.
Guys.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah,
guys.
you're a Raptors fan now, bro. You
Guys,
can't
it's
run
working.
from it no more.
False.
Guys, it's working.
Come on.
Not a fan.
Oh,
And
that
that's it.
one.
That lineup. Nah, hold on. That lineup that Panky just referenced is the reason I'm not a fan. So let's get that shit right. Okay?
I didn't reference it. Phil referenced it.
I'm sorry, Phil. My
dare you.
apologies. But
I went on.
that's why I'm not a fan. The Jorge Garbajosas and
what was that? We had
TJ Fords.
we had Calderon, Parker, Bargnani, Bosch, Nesterovich.
I went on.
When was Ray for Alston a thing? That was another one.
Yo, you guys are forgetting Raptors legend Jamario Moon.
Oh no.
Wow.
And Mike James and Joey Graham.
What about Junkyard Dog? Yeah.
Oh wait, Junkyard Dog is a real Raptors legend. No sarcasm in that name.
I know.
This guy
So no, I went on a Lithuanian basketball podcast this past week, and we talked about the Toronto Raptors and stuff like that, just about my experience as a fan. And the way the guy phrased this question was incredible. He was like, now, to get serious for a second, you have there's big things that happen in the world. We have like Kobe dying. You have other things happening where you remember where you were at that moment. Now, Jack, do you remember where you were when Andrea Bargnani was drafted with the first overall pick? And I was like, you bastard.
I'm in my living room like, who the fuck is this guy?
Hey, Jack. I like his energy. You need to bring him on this show. I like that motherfucker.
I watched so much the Marcus Aldridge highlights at Texas. Oh my God.
Let me ask
What
this.
could have been?
Giuliano, do you remember where we were when the Raptors needed a stable point guard to run their offense? Because we had just lost our big man. We had just lost the focal point of our offense. Both Brandon Knight and Kemba Walker were still on the draft board, and we drafted Johan Valanciunas, who was 2 years away from being ready for the league. Do you remember where we were?
Yes, we were at Real Sports Bar.
Yep. We were at Real Sports Bar. DeMar DeRozan was upstairs. Pop Sal and Sonny Weems was downstairs like 20 feet away from us. And we was looking at the TV like, Kemba Walker, baby, Kemba Walker. And then they said, Johan. I was like.
Yeah, I recall that.
These are the reasons I am not a Raptors fan. You see, the thing is, you guys think I'm just a hater just because. I've tried to give Raptors chances.
Hey. I know why you dislike the Raptors. But the thing is, that time is in the past. We have Masai now. We're smart. We make good decisions.
We won a chip.
How many chances have you given the Falcons?
Except
Okay, shut up. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Come on.
Don't do that.
Come on. You've given us a lot of praise about our recent success. You can't, what happened in the past happened. It was rough years.
Jay, come home.
But we'll welcome you back home, bro.
Yo, the Raptors are the reason I have abandonment issues, bro. Like,
you abandoned the Raptors.
I need therapy because
they made it hard. They made it hard for you to stick around. But come on.
Nah, I'm good.
Yo, the Raptors franchise went to the gym, lost a bunch of weight. They got a life guru. They know how to be. They turned their life around, bro. They're trying to show you they're ready for their commitment. Masai's got the franchise down on one knee with the ring in front of you.
Pause.
Listen, man. When the fuck? Can I ask you guys a question? When the fuck did this become Raptors Are Us? When did that happen?
Okay, wait. Okay, fine. No, so let's talk about the new head coaching hiring. Let's talk about that. The new head coach of the NBA.
All right, let's talk about the Knicks.
Tom Thibodeau just signed a 5-year deal to be the Knicks head coach. Figs, tell us how you feel.
Basketball down to Kobe. Kobe, I'm a dunk it. And I'm joking. Yeah, that. Listen. I'm a Knicks fan. As you can see, which arm is it on? Is this one right here? Yeah.
It has been revealed.
Which arm is it on?
Viewers, don't make him fool y'all and thinking he don't know where his tattoo is. That nigga can't get tattoo. He knows good and hell well where his tattoo is.
Listen. I say this with all humility. We still ain't gonna be shit. So
facts.
Yeah, Tom Thibodeau's gonna probably get fired his second year. You know what I mean, for running the square offense. And yeah, that's how
I like about the Knicks. You know what I like about the Knicks? There are at least 24 teams in the NBA that I can say play NBA level basketball. The Knicks are not one of them. But here's what I like. Here's what I like about them. Here's what I like about them. Y'all remember when you was in like grade 6, grade 7? You used to play this game called Foursquare. The Knicks are really good at Foursquare, guys. Like I feel like if they had like the power bomb, man, they would be killing it, bro. Like them fast taps when you got to hit it like one way, and they would be on the King Square all game. The Knicks would be so good at Foursquare, it'd be crazy. Good for them. Like the problem is they're just in the wrong. They're just playing the wrong sport. They're not bad athletes. They're just bad basketball players. You know what I mean? Like they might be really good at darts. Like we don't know if like they might form like a bowling team and be really good. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't just be hating on them all the time for no reason like that. They have potential. Just not.
Are you finished or are you done, motherfucker? Which one is it?
I'm just saying, like, let's give them some kind of credit. They're probably really good at doing their taxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're probably all on. They probably pay their phone bill on time. You know, like they probably got a full groceries. Like they fridge is stocked up. They're not at practice. They clearly not. So they must be doing other shit in life.
Talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice. Not a game.
No. They must be mowing their lawns twice a week. Like, they just got it made right now. They good.
I bet they have a great golf game.
Hey, man, listen. They swing.
They get an extra 2 months of golf season, bro.
You know what? I think you're right about the golf game because the Knicks. That's probably why they're so shit on offense because they mix up golf and basketball where they think the less points you have, the better you are. So they try not to score too many points in basketball because it doesn't correlate with their golf mindset. You know what I'm saying? It meant jigs.
We've done it.
Giuliano has figured it
out. The New York
if
Knicks,
you're gonna disrespect the Knicks, you got to do it correctly. The Knicks' best talent is fishing because we go fishing every fucking year. This is what we do. All right? That is what we do. We fish.
It's certainly not ping pong because those balls don't drop your way at all.
While everybody else is at the playoffs, we at the Hudson River with this motherfucker James Dolan on his yacht fishing. That's what we do.
All right, let's move. Let's move on.
That shit hurt. That shit, yo, honestly, see, we was joking, but Warren, I felt like that came from a place of pain and anxiety
and suffering
and like it hurt. Like if
it did, but guess what? I'm in Atlanta right now. I moved away from my problems. So
you moved to my problems, huh?
Pretty much.
I mean, those problems, that tattoo, those problems travel you wherever you go.
This nigga moved to Atlanta where my problems is at.
Yeah, now I get to laugh at your pain. It's great.
That's fine. That's called right there. I see it.
All right, fellas. The NFL has finally released their COVID-19 protocols. I tried to read it quickly before we started. I believe for the opt-out, volunteer opt-out, you get $150K. For a medical opt-out, it was $350K. If anyone has read fully in detail what the protocols are.
Well, we've already got the first player to opt out of the of playing this year on the Chiefs.
Canadian. Laurent
Duvernay-Tardif.
Yeah. Canadian.
How many more players do you think we can expect to opt out here? You think this is like something that a lot of guys are going to focus on, or what do you guys think?
Well, it's interesting because because some of these guys, their contracts aren't guaranteed, and if you can get $150,000 guaranteed, like if you're a fringe guy or something, I don't know, like it could be interesting.
Yeah, I think it might be more than we expect because there's so many players on one team, and there's such a great disparity in contract size based on positions and such, that I think you're going to see a lot of guys who, aren't the star players and aren't making, great money on their existing contract, choosing to stay safe and take guaranteed money.
Take care of their family.
Yeah, a lot less risk, and you focus on other priorities, right?
I think this is respectable.
No, fact. I think the Dolphins should opt out as a franchise. Just the whole group just gone with your bullshit, dog.
All the Florida teams just don't play.
Florida teams, because I mean, right now Miami has more confirmed COVID cases than Canada.
Hold on, Panky. I understand the seriousness of COVID in Florida, but Panky, are you saying that because you don't want Tom Brady to wax y'all ass this year? Is that the real reason behind that?
Why? Is that where he's playing? I have no idea.
Oh my God.
Listen, he's already breaking into people's houses. He's not 100%. Something's off with him.
Hey man, that Florida air is different.
It is. It's definitely different.
Tom Brady's a Florida man now.
He is Florida man.
Yo, Tom Brady went to Florida to retire. Don't y'all know that's what rich white people do?
Pretty much.
They go to Florida and retire.
He already played golf.
Number one retirement place in the country. So hey.
Oh, it is.
Might have a point there.
I look forward to watching him play, though. I really do. Now that he's not a Patriot no more, I can appreciate him. But granted, he is now a division rival, so there will be there's still a little bit of animosity there. But I will say, and Jigs, maybe you're right. Maybe it's something that I've been eating lately. But I look forward to watching the Patriots play too.
Jesus Christ!
Because I love Cam Newton. I really do. That doesn't change the fact that I hate Bill Belichick, I hate Curtis Pankey, and I hate Philip Hendricks because, the Patriots is ass backwards. But if Cam can come in there and really make some noise, then I might pick the Patriots in Madden.
I will be wearing my Cam Newton jersey when we go back to work, if I get it at that time. So,
as your manager, I will request that you don't do that.
First of all, you are not my manager.
Denied.
Nah, he's right. I'm not his manager, guys. I'm a manager, but not his manager.
You manage the people that make the phone calls.
You're right. I manage the sales team. You're right. That's why he was able to put a Raptors flag on my office door for 8 months.
Some solid stuff. Solid stuff.
But I don't know. It's like I don't think it's gonna be any big name guys. Like I think Tardif is gonna be like the highest profile dude because he's on the Super Bowl champion Chiefs. That's gonna opt out. But I think there's gonna be a few lower tier guys that could probably do it. Like, because in his case it's like I'm gonna be a doctor and actually help people. So like I got my ring, peace. I'm gonna chill for a year and actually do some good.
Facts. Like he's got a different livelihood.
If that's Canadian, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I think the opt-out will probably hurt the depth of a lot of teams more than anything.
Absolutely.
And if you start experiencing significant injuries, then that's probably when those opt-outs are going to really hurt a team.
And also, as part of the CBA adjustments, no more than 80 players are allowed in the building at one time. Rosters must be trimmed down by August 16th.
Interesting.
I was just gonna say then. With that being said, do you guys think that the game play will change based on limited number of bodies, or do you think it should?
I don't think it'll change on the onset. I think maybe when they, after a few weeks in and they see the results of all the changes affect the game itself, that's when they might start making some adjustments. But I think they're going to try and keep it as usual, business as usual as possible.
Yeah. Hey, just a real sidebar. I'm not even a hockey fan, but I just saw that Corey Crawford of the Blackhawks announced that he tested positive for COVID-19.
Uh-oh.
Sucks.
That's not good.
That's not good for Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, that's in Edmonton, not Toronto, so.
Thank God. We just want Brad Marchand to test positive.
Oh,
Moving
Jesus.
on.
Oh, yeah.
Moving on.
Michael Bennett retiring and AB kind of announcing his retirement.
Who?
The man who threw I think dildos at police officers and farted on the doctor's face, Antonio Brown.
Allegedly.
You talking about NFL Kanye? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I'm sorry, he farted on a doctor's face?
Allegedly.
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 I wouldn't be surprised if that was true.
How does that even happen allegedly? Why are doctors near his butt? That's what?
I don't think it was the doctor that was near his butt. I think
he probably just.
Maybe it was like a cup and... You don't know what's happening in his life, okay? He's probably got some things going on.
No, you're right. But I can't imagine any circumstances that would bring any individual to farting on the face of a doctor.
Well, that's because you're of sound body and mind.
Well, you mean like intentionally, like unintentionally maybe, but like intentionally.
Unintentionally brings up more questions than intentionally. How is it an accident?
Oh, for that one, I can see that.
Yo!
What if he was getting
to do it? I understand. I don't.
What if he was getting
I get it, maybe, but
what if he's getting a colonoscopy, bro?
See, what had happened was I had too many beans.
It rained.
What had happened was.
Cause it had rained. I said, damn, it's raining. So
anything can happen.
Listen.
Hey, speaking of that, real quick, I just want to jump off sports real quick. You made a very good that little "it had rain" thing. When Will found out about Jada in August, do you think she said it had rain? Do you think she said it had rain? I just want.
What happened was.
That's a logical question, man. Like, well, you see, it had rain.
Oh no.
Jada looked at Will and she was like, "Well, first what happened was, I saw him noticing me, so I had to put him on notice that I noticed him."
What happened?
What you mean? What happened? Where you been, bro?
I've been in school, man.
Jada Pinkett Smith smashed August. I don't even know what his last name is. The singing dude. And
Alcina.
4 years ago, but
Alcina,
it came up recently.
Did y'all see the
when they had separated, she had an, I quote, an entanglement. And brought him on her show to be like, yeah, it happened.
For the record, I think the whole separation shit is bullshit. I think that's damage control. But have you guys seen the meme where somebody was like, "Hey, Will, what month is coming up?" And then they had the cry face. And he's like, August.
Does crying Will Smith replace crying Jordan?
Absolutely,
Absolutely,
bro.
Absolutely.
Because crying Will Smith, like that one actually hits me in the soul. Like you gotta think, like Jordan was crying for a good reason. Will Smith was actually upset. Like he hurt.
Sorry, is there an image of Will Smith crying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna put it right here.
Okay.
Hey, let's not forget though, the ceiling is the roof.
I think Jay's pulling it up now. Poor guy, that sucks.
Yeah, it's life. It happens.
Did they work it out, I guess? I'm asking like genuinely caring questions.
I mean, it's Hollywood. You can't trust shit. They could say they worked it out, but I mean, hey.
See, Jigs, you see that reaction on your face right there? That's the exact reason why this image is gonna replace crying Jordan, because this one hurts.
Yeah, but people don't look at Michael Jordan because they want to hurt.
And look at her face. She like this is the face that damn nigga shit. It's not that bad. That's exactly
that's that it had rain face, nigga shit.
They was like, all right, so first what had happened, right? Cause it had rain, see, and August had the umbrella, right?
Like, so is the next versus battle gonna be Will Smith versus August?
Oh no. Big Willie style?
Ooh, I would like to see that.
Oh my god.
I would love to see that.
Will Smith is the only dude I know that could cry with a smile. Look at this. This hurts, man. Come on.
Well,
man.
to be fair, right? To be fair to Jada, Will's biggest hit was what? Summertime, right? August is like the hottest month of the summer.
Oh, son. So, August is the end of summertime.
She tried to keep it in the family somewhat. So, I mean, shout out to Jada. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's get back to football.
Let's not. I'm upset.
It would be funny if they separated and then Jada and August got hitched.
Boo.
I dislike that all the way.
Boo! Get out, Jack. Right. This is home. Okay, this is home for you. Don't stray, my nigga. This is home. All right. None of this shit right here. Nah. Okay.
Man. You need the Men in Black friggin' memory eraser for that one. Jesus, we need that.
He needs that big ass jumbo pen looking thing.
Oh my god, it's called a neutralizer, guys. Please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Show some decorum, okay, gentlemen.
It's a serious medical device.
Right. This is where we draw the line for decorum.
Right out loud. Like, please, let's have some class. Ignorant bastards. This is Will Smith we're talking about, okay?
All right, let's reel this back in. Guys, the Washington football team. The most kind of like generic sounding team in the NFL right now.
I mean, it's temporary at the very least, but like, yeah.
Is that their name right now? The Washington football team?
Because it's like until they find the new name for this season, they're going to be using Washington football team. It's like what Edmonton's doing in the CFL as well. They're just like it's like a placeholder.
And then they're putting the established year underneath.
Did I hear?
I like that they're putting the number on the helmets. That's a nice touch. But I don't know. There's rumors that it's going to be Sentinels.
Were they looking at the team name Sentinels?
Yeah, somebody did some like internet deep diving, and the company that like trademarked Redskins.com also trademarked Sentinels or DC Sentinels, and supposedly it was a name that was going to be like an XFL team or something, or an AFL team that they already had. So
they're at the moment going by the Washington football team.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they're keeping the same color scheme that they had, so they don't have to change anything.
Well, the color scheme's good. That's the only good thing that they had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's just
why don't they should do like the Bullets, man. Take it back to the old school NBA line. You know?
I mean, like at the very least, do what soccer does, like Washington FC. Or give
you can't do that.
No,
but just even if it's temporary, like saying the Washington football team is so long-winded. Like if you
who really talks about Washington that much?
I was about to say the thing is
Washington FT.
They're able to do that is because Like, how often are we going to be saying the Washington football? I think this is the most I've ever talked about the Washington football team in my life.
Yeah.
Like,
or even United. Washington United.
Wow.
United.
That's the soccer team already.
What are the United about?
You can find such generic terms to get the point across without sounding like.
How about the
sounds
Capitals?
like they didn't even try.
That's a hockey team.
That's hockey.
Fuck hockey. You taking that shit. The Capitals. Washington Capitals.
We taking that.
Bro, what you mean we, son? You know.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I don't even know.
We family.
It just sounded like the right thing to say at the moment. Fuck the Redskins, sort of. The Washington football team. Fuck them niggas.
So what would we name the team?
I like Red Tail.
Red Tails was a good idea.
Yeah.
I wouldn't name the team. I would get rid of it. Washington sucks.
Facts. Facts. I would call them.
I mean, this is a Cowboys fan who looks forward to 2 wins a season from them.
Yep.
I'd still just scrap that franchise.
I would call them the Washington You Like That's. You know what I'm saying? Just shout out to my man's Kirk Cousins. You know.
Oh my God.
I would call them the Funyuns.
The Washington Funyuns.
Washington Funyuns.
The Washington One-Leggers.
Wow.
I was about to ask, what was the bone that Alex Smith broke? We could just take the name of that bone and make that the name.
Washington femurs or something.
Yo, tell me femurs don't got a ring to it though. Tell me that shit don't got a ring to it. The Washington femurs.
Never mind femurs, bro. Just call them Washington FEMA.
Oh no!
An organization that doesn't do shit for nobody. Just FEMA. That's
the Washington impeachment.
Oh my God.
That's just disrespectful.
Oh.
You're lucky you're Canadian, but we have Americans on our show. One is about to get reported right now.
I'm Guyanese. I am Guyanese than a motherfucker, nigga.
We're trying to get fixed that passport.
Facts.
So I'm reading here, Ron Rivera is saying how Washington's full rebrand can take up to 16 to 18 months.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Why is he being the spokesperson for the team?
Because
he's the most likable guy in that franchise.
I guess, but like.
Yeah.
Okay, a full rebrand makes sense. It's gonna take time, like 16 to 18 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All the merch they have to make.
All the merch they got to pull from stores.
Well, not even that. Just like all the testing, piloting of names and color schemes and logos and icon, like all that stuff. There's a lot of work that goes into the marketing behind it, the research behind it. So it was never going to be a quick fix. But my God, the Washington football team, like, my God, I hope nobody broke any brain cells on that one.
Well, Edmonton's doing the same thing, so it's like it's just temporary.
I think they're only doing it that way because they don't want to marry a name that is going to be temporary that people might jump on. If they went with Washington Red Tails and they said that that's the temporary name, it would be expected to change, right? So Washington football team has to change. So that is definitely just a temporary fix. Whereas if they pick something else, people might just marry it and then they can't, they'll feel like they have to hold on to that. So
I hope they do keep the color scheme though, because that is one of the best color schemes.
It is, yes.
They are keeping the color schemes for sure.
Okay.
Now with season coming around the corner.
I had another name for Washington. Turf Monsters.
Oh no.
Turf Monsters?
The Turf Monsters.
Oh no.
Hey, it's better than football team shit. I'll take it.
No,
I'm sorry.
Man, I feel like at some point in life we could be sponsored by an NFL team, but like,
not that.
Wait, no, sorry. You're talking about naming the team after the bone Alex Smith broke. I say Turf Monsters, and that's the line. Okay,
that was figs. Okay. I said
the Washington Mike and Ike's, nigga, shit.
Nah, nigga,
Go ahead, Jay. Put the box up, nigga. Put the box up.
I like Mike and Ike's. What up? Hey, yo, Mike and Ike's make a mix. Holla at me.
Yo, they got sour Mike and Ike's?
What you know about the? Yo, get your shit right, boy.
Sure.
Gang.
Use
He's out here bringing awareness. Cut that man a check.
I'm gonna go buy a whole case.
Facts.
Use code J10 for 10% off my connects.
Go to your nearest convenience store. I need J10.
Washington. Jermaine sent you.
Pretty much. I got one more. What's up? Washington Children's Wish Foundation. Just go down.
Aww. Well, that was wholesome.
Or they could, you know what? It'd be a really good one. Like Washington War Amps. You know what I'm saying? Like just like broken.
That was where my brain was trying to go. Thank you for getting there.
The Washington Infirmary.
Facts.
Ooh.
Like that works. I like the now we're cooking with gas, guys. Now we're
imagine the Legends role they could have. Alex Smith at the top.
Wow. That is mean, sir.
Nothing at the bottom. They don't got no bottom.
Smith at the top. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, this is great.
He's a CEO. Now, do you guys
can anybody name me like 3 or 4 Washington like legends?
Alfred Morris.
Oh no.
What's the quarterback's name that won all the Super Bowls?
How dare you say Alfred Morris?
What was the running back?
Is it Doug Williams?
Yeah. What was the really good running back that they had? Number 26. The fuck was his name again, man?
You talking about Clinton?
If you're thinking Clinton Portis, so help me God.
Yeah.
I will slap you.
No, they had that other guy. What was his name? Old guy.
Larry Brown.
Ruggs, whatever his name is.
Ernest Biner.
Didn't they have Vernon Davis for a season?
London Fletcher.
London Fletcher.
Yeah. I mean, damn. Sonoris Moss. Santana Moss. There you go.
Santana Moss, bro.
Santana Moss. There you go.
Santana Moss was a good one, bro.
Him and Chris Cooley.
Remember when we drafted Santana Moss in a fantasy draft in Madden in like 2006?
Yeah.
He came up with like 72 overall. By the end of the season, he was like a 93.
Exactly.
Oh, I remember that actually. You had Santana Moss going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me and Figs on the sticks was crazy, bro.
I remember that actually. And then Nate Washington too, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, one of the best kick returners, huh?
Clinton Portis.
Jack, that's not necessary right now.
Hey, how about just call Washington the Nate Washingtons?
Oh my God.
The Washington tax returns.
Oh no.
You gotta put Trump in there somewhere.
The Washington quid pro quo.
Just don't even say Washington, just call it the swamp.
The swamp.
The end.
The end.
The end. Perfect.
Hey, you call them the grab them by the Washingtons.
Ooh, actually.
That would work.
That's actually not bad.
Like, could you think of like the feature game of the day is the New York Giants versus the grab them by the Washingtons?
I ain't gonna lie.
Have that. You could have that.
Oh.
That's gonna be the next like Madden franchise.
Oh my God! If the day comes that NFL franchises are naming their teams in like the style of fantasy football team names, I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it.
Mm-hmm. That would be. I ain't gonna find that would be dope.
City, bro.
Oh, guys, I will say Joe Theismann is a legend from Washington.
I said that like 10 times.
Also, another injured leg veteran.
Yes.
Also, Sean Taylor is from Washington, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can't forget Sean Taylor.
Yeah, but we don't want to associate him with that. That wasn't his fault.
He was better than that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We don't want to blame him for the Redskin. Like,
you can't choose where you're drafted,
Facts.
Unless you're John Elway.
Well,
or Eli Manning.
Yeah.
Or Eli.
Like Eli's just.
Yeah.
Tragic. Just tragic. Well, hopefully the grabbing by the Washingtons figures it out sooner than later.
Oh God.
Because we need NFL's around the corner, guys, and I'm looking forward to good days.
And NFL Fantasy Draft is also around the corner, so we will be making a video of that.
We definitely gonna live stream our fantasy draft.
Yeah, live stream and
most definitely.
Because that's some of the most entertaining shit we do, bro.
If you guys
Speaking of draft,
saw last, hang on, my bad, Figs. Go ahead.
No, my fault. I was just saying, speaking of drafts, so NBA fantasy drafts are picking up from where they left off. That's how they're doing it.
Mine is, yeah.
No, mine
NBA
ended.
fantasy.
Yeah, mine.
Because I was spanking y'all ass, bro. I was getting the biz, man. Like,
what are you talking about, bro? I was in first place Taco Tuesday, dog.
Jack, I was one game behind you, bro, and that's because we faced off on a bad week. I forgot to set my lineup.
Yeah, I just heard you. I heard you saying you're spanking everybody. You're saying you're one game behind me. Okay.
Yeah, well, you know what? My team was fucking awful, so take that.
Son.
Jay, you're 4 games behind Taco Tuesday.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Eat it.
Oh,
wait,
no.
Is our league resuming?
No, it's done.
I'm in a league where we're doing it manually for like the rest of the season.
Yeah,
we're that crazy.
We know.
Damn.
Let's miss me with that.
But I think I was dead last by like a large margin in that goddamn league.
Oh, I came third? Fucking dope.
Oh, I was second last. Oh my God, that was a miracle. Who was?
Does anybody remember my Yahoo?
Dylan was last.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah.
That
seems to be a reoccurring theme in a lot of these.
Ouch.
Yo, if
wasn't he last in football too?
Nah, man, your boy Duran, who like never even shows up, is always last.
Just the New York mans.
All your mans, man.
Oh man, these motherfuckers, man.
Hey.
Like, yo, the draft is right now. Yeah, I'm trying to log in, motherfuckers.
Yo, it's New York custom to come last, bro.
Yo, okay, Jigs.
I'll take that to the chin. That's
Hats
cool.
off to you, boy.
All right, that'll be the New York Knicks count over here.
Can we get a ticker on screen?
I'm gonna make a ticker to put on screen. I was gonna say, if you guys saw Jay last year during our draft, we were drafting in the office.
Yo, our draft was stressful, bro.
This guy was stressed, and I'm over here in another chair, just feet up on a desk and just chilling. This guy was about to flip his whole desk.
Yeah, he was like, "Should I take Todd Gurley in the first round?"
Oh, Jack, we still friends, right? I just want to make sure, because I want to let the people know that we're actually friends, because the way you be talking to me, it really don't sound like you and I have a friendship. I just want other people to know that we are in fact still comrades, you know?
I'm still mad at the whatever ignorant comment you said that I forget, but I'm still mad about.
You don't even know what you're mad at.
There's like 5 every episode. Minimum.
It's okay. Jay made it up for praising Raptors players, the team, and then also can't wait to watch the Patriots play.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good episode.
I'm sick of all of it.
Bro, this might be the peak, man. This is the most rewarding episode for me, hearing Jermaine say all those.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
I hate you guys, bro.
That's not nice.
Y'all gonna turn me into the movie.
Hey, Jay, you don't want the viewers to think we're not really friends. Don't say that.
Where your pops at, man?
He's visiting his girlfriend, so he's living better than
I visiting his girl, huh?
Hey Jigs, I'm glad this episode is rewarding for you, but I know you thought you was gonna get away with that Knicks comment. You see this guy behind me?
Uh-oh.
The last time the Cowboys won a championship, he was still alive and kicking. Fuck him.
Wow.
I'll take that.
Hey, that was. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That hurt. That hurt me. I don't even like Dallas.
You know what? It's not. being a Cowboys fan is weird because you get as much hate as a Patriots fan, but without the championships. It really sucks. It really does.
I'm sorry, man.
All because I was a fan of Marion Barber, man. Fucking,
Ooh. No, Marion Barber was a beast. He was a
exactly.
Beast.
And I fucking hitched my wagon to that stupid ass team for him.
Damn. Ooh. That's how it started, huh?
If it makes you feel any better, bro, I hitched my wagon to Mike Vick and Warwick Dunn. So, I mean.
That's much better.
You wouldn't forget Algie Crumpler.
Hey, at least dogs.
Algie Crumpler.
Hey, at least dogs can pull a wagon.
On that note, that has been today's episode of Big Talk. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Those of you with weak constitutions, y'all cannot watch this.